For the players from the Centennial and Lakes United soccer clubs, they were expecting to just play a routine league match last Thursday night. What happened instead was an experience that the players will remember for the rest of their lives. Unbeknownst to the players, who were warming up on a secluded field at the National Sports Center, a large crowd was gathering on one of the marquee fields at the Blaine soccer mecca. Shortly before their game was scheduled to begin, a plan was set in motion to ambush the players.
Behind us here we have the players warming up on a dummy pitch, and they are under the impression that they're going to be playing in a match starting at 6:30. At about 6:20, we're going to ambush them, and we're going to have a member of Minnesota United FC go out there and say, hey, we reserve these fields to train on. Sorry, you guys are going to have to move.
Once the players were kicked off the original field, they were intercepted as they made their way to their new field.
Centennial, welcome to Flash Crowd. What? I'm not going to tell you anything else. What I will tell you is that you need to go into that locker room right there. Follow Amy, the lady in the black top. Go to the locker room.
Once inside the locker room, a big surprise was waiting for all the players.
They're going to be able to change out of their club kits into Minnesota United FC kits. All of them have been printed up with their names, their numbers on the back. Minnesota United have really come through there.
Once the players changed into their new uniforms, a member of the Minnesota United came into the locker rooms to address each team.
Two big things for me, most importantly, is go out there and work hard, individually and as a group. So give it 110%, win or lose. At the end, you know you gave it your best, but if you do give your best, most likely you're going to have a better chance of winning. And finally, just go out there and have fun, enjoy it. Enjoy the opportunity.
The surprises didn't end there. After the girls prepared for the match, they came upstairs to find young kids from the soccer clubs waiting to lead them onto the field. Once on the pitch, the players saw a large crowd that was assembled to watch the match. Besides giving these girls a lifelong memory, the match was also played in honor of Gavin Pugh, Centennial's director of coaching, who has been diagnosed with ALS.
Friends of Gavin know him as just this ball of positive energy, and he came over here from Wales, from the UK. He's been very, very active in the Minnesota soccer community. He's been with Centennial Soccer Club for a number of years. The coolest thing about Gavin is that no matter how dumb your question is, and no matter what stage you are in your love of soccer, he always made time for you. His job was to expand love of the game, to educate people, and to create a real culture within the club. And that's something that you can't help but gravitate toward. He is a charismatic figure, and I'd love to hold this even if he wasn't suffering through ALS, and it breaks your heart. It's tough enough for him. He has a young wife, two young, beautiful kids too. So your heart breaks for their situation, but hopefully we can rally the community around them, gain a little bit more support for him in his personal fight, and increase the awareness of ALS overall.
The game was a success for Centennial as they came away with a 2-1 victory. But on a greater scale, the night was a success for the players, the crowd, and for Gavin and his family. For North Metro TV News, Ben Hayle reporting.